Mm, 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 mm. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hey, I don't know. Some of your destinations have errors. I don't know. What is this? Show. Hold on, people. I don't even use that one. Oh, bitch. Okay, it's okay. Get rid of it. Ooh. Okay, okay. You change. Hold on, folks. Ain't nobody on here no way. Uh, yeah, man. Not y'all necessarily have to care nothing, man. Uh, I just wanted to know. I just wanted to speak on it, man. Speak on this particular thing. Let me get right, man. Let me get right. Let me get right, y'all, man. Hang on, people. Crazy thing on here, man. Uh, I ain't gonna be on here long, so don't fret. I just I can't move. What the fuck? I just want to come on and rap a case about something. Uh, a caveat. Now, when I say a caveat, that means let me know. Let me let you know up front. I'm an internet nigga. I've actually been working, messing around with the internet since the late '90s. I'm an old nigga. I do my best to keep up with technology and things of that nature. Um, as far as communicating back and forth and meet people on the internet, I think that was like maybe like 98, 99. I met some people on the internet in real life, from the internet to in real life. That being said, today, I just want to say, and some people may disagree with me, may not even understand what I'm trying to say when I say what I'm saying. The internet is not a real place. The people that you see and the things that they say and often post on the internet, they may be based in reality, but in a lot of cases, it's not legitimate. And when I say about it, yeah, this person may have a little money. Yeah, this person may have went here or done this, that, and the third. But oftentimes, the premise in which they present it to you is inaccurate. I want to say this, man. Now, first of all, when I come on here, man, I come on here for my entertainment. I've been uploading videos on Facebook and YouTube, whatever, with or without monetization or knowing about monetization. I've been doing that since 2016. And I talk about all kind of things on my social media platforms. And I'm somewhat of because I like to believe I have a pretty decent vocabulary. I'm pretty intelligent. But I'm also uh, ignorant. And when I say ignorant, that don't necessarily mean that it's part of the black people culture to be ignorant. I'm just ignorant by default. There may be a whole lot of people that share the commonality of being ignorant, but ignorant has its effectiveness. Um, when I'm on here, man. Now, mind you, like I said, I've been fucking with the internet and people on it, whether it be troll. We know about Grandpa knew about trolls, but y'all even was a, a chromosome in your pappy nutsack. Um, we would go back and forth, and it wasn't like the social media. You might have Black Planet, MySpace, or whatever. That was a little later than when I started. They had what you would call internet forums. One particular website I'll mention is Support Online Hip Hop. I don't know if it's still in existence or not. Some forums, and they talk about hip hop, talk about breakdance, graffiti, but they had one particular forum called the Ladies Room. Most of my best friends have always been ladies. I got some homies, but if I'm not by myself most of the time, I don't want to necessarily. Maybe that's one of the things they talk about nowadays in our culture about how the black man is But I had a pappy. I was around my mama plenty. My pappy, it's still. I don't know if it's just it's simple to say he was a street nigga, but he was pretty connected to what goes on in the street. Needless to say, without giving up too many details and information, if I was to detail the specifics and just all the little shit that went on in my process of growing up, for one, to accurately do that and specifically give details or something like that, I would want to have that reflect on the people in which was participants, because they may have a perception that I don't have. They may believe I feel or think this particular way about what may have happened or what might be happening, but this is not to be I'm not on here to I'm not on here to be cryptic. I'm not on here, to put make this about me. I'm just trying to say that social media, the internet, is not a real place. I come on here to be funny man, smart man, play all kind of roles with it. Uh, my page, yeah, y'all pretty much seen a lot of the stuff I post up is really just other people content. Um, I mean, I got my own content I can put up, but it's goddamn, I'm getting off my point. No, I'm not getting off my point. If you come on my page, it don't matter whether you see me post it, it's a post from me directly, or it's a shared post. If you come on my page and you know me, or you know my people, or whatever, man, please, I beg of you. And it's just a beg that it's a beg to the degree I want to be specific. Please, I beg of you, contact me first. If that's something that I've said uh might have disrupted uh your train of thought, or just made you uncomfortable, uh first of all, if it don't affect you, I mean, well, I guess I should say if it don't affect you, because obviously sometimes these things emotionally affect people. But if you can't determine and be specific to know that I have the direct intention to speak ill about uh something you got going on, uh some people that you might be associated with, affiliated with, or relative, related to. And this ain't for one. Now, what inspired? I did get a phone call that inspired this, but it's been on my mind for a minute because I don't pay attention in my quest of being making this an additional stream of income. My ups and downs and fails and tries. I haven't really been necessarily, because the internet's not a real place, but it'll captivate in a whole bunch of your time. I really haven't necessarily. I've always been an introvert. I've always been kind of like to myself, but the energy. I'm not a super content creator, but I do know eyes is on me. Whether it be I do know eyes is on me, and I do know that while that simultaneous is true, that the algorithm stifles some of what I do. I don't know. Maybe I could tap dance or stand upside down on my head or whatever. Maybe that might influence and captivate people to do whatever it is to take to do. But I don't believe it's that because if I don't need validation from now some bitch, it's just well when I get on here and I expect I is it emit or release or utilize my intellectual energy and my time and my investments in these little accoutrements like camera stands and cameras and lights and wireless microphones and sponsoring and AI programs and things like that. It's not for me to come on here and just find you or whomever you may think you may be or whomever you might like or love or whatever. It's not just for me to come on to talk specifically about you or them or whatever. This ain't nothing new. Um, now one thing I'm, like I said, I'm not being specific on no name. The person, if they accepted my friend request, they knew who they are. And please don't come on here talking because I don't want it. I want it to be what it is, peace. If you do, because that motherfucker boy, he called in the game, but consider he messed around, and told me where it worked and everything. That nigga, he sent a picture for the front of my apartment. Now, a normal, reasonable person, which I can't say, sometimes I at least portray myself to be a normal, reasonable person when the time comes. A normal, reasonable person would panic. Oh my God, I'm offended. I got offended and irritated. So I'm like, the number that texted me because I see no text on it, whatever. I, I said, who the fuck is this? Texting me pictures of my motherfucking crib, my home, because I don't want to be like I'm really badass because it really just to me, I'm like, I'm in continue. You understand what I continue. So it's like, well, who sent this picture? Well, on this particular thread about this particular person, you said this. Now I don't. I'm not a super fan of this person. Woo, 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 but you said some shit that was just disrespectful. The blah blah blah. The whomever. Because I'm trying to be non-specific as I can with this. And I'm like, first of all, who are you? Who was this? If you're on my phone, I, you can't at this point. Like I said, I've been fucking with this internet shit since the 90s. You can't scare me with sending me pictures and Google Map pictures and my phone number and I know this and I know that. I just want to make the caveat here, make it clear, man. Uh, if it's about what I said, anytime it's not like I said, hopefully the conversation I had with the individual, we squashed this, that, and the third. Because I didn't have no ill intention. I didn't know who was connected to this person, do this person. I saw a random nigga on internet. I don't even look at these niggas' internet pictures, do a profile. If you say something slick, I'm gonna get 3-4 times slicker with it. And I underestimate it, you know. Sometimes you fucking with niggas' emotions sometimes, but some niggas don't have that type of cutoff valve. And I can understand that because once upon a time I didn't. But now it's like, well, hell, I don't be outside. I'm not outside. I'm not, doing what the things I used to do with the people I used to do it with. Uh, I'm squared in a bitch. I'm damn near a senior citizen. Nigga, I just turned fucking 55. Uh, I didn't almost died two times. Uh, so it's like when you say, well, yeah, I know this and I know you hear this, that, and third. Nigga, I don't mind. I don't mind dying. I don't mind, nigga. Uh, I choose. They said third time's the charm. Uh, why would I? And then especially it's like, okay, you go telegraph to me what you plan to do, or you want to. I'm not that type of person. Surprise me, hell, you know why I could have just ran up on you. Surprise me. We know not the time nor the hour. I went to Sunday school every Sunday, in my little country county, we call it back down county patch, whatever. I know biblical scripture. Um, I don't live by the Bible. I ain't been to church in them. I ain't been a long time, listen for a few. Uh, I say, if you feel some kind of way, anybody who's existed in my friends list right now, if because you really much, if I know you and I fuck with you, you can call me easy. You can inbox me or whatever. Don't inbox me no bullshit. I'm not really. I'm an empathetic person, not sympathetic. I say I'm an empathetic person, and there's cost with being an empathetic person. There's cost of you sacrifice a bit of yourself. You could be happy somewhere doing some happy shit, but you might see someone that you have a bit of compassion with, and you want to somehow help them balance out their pain. Things that I can't. I done done it. Been there and done it. I got to be cold and distant. I got to. I'm an old nigga too. Once upon a time, the black man ain't gonna make it past 25. Super predators and the crack cocaine and this, that, and third. They talking about that gangster rap, the gang banging, the soup, they talked all that shit. That was my era. That's Generation X. Sorry, guys. The gang, y'all holler, say gang, well, y'all that shit, man. I guess it's part of you saying, like saying, what up, man? This, that, and the third, man, that shit, man. The fact that y'all can pull out the shit, just bust a kill or whatever instantly, that will never be scrapped. That will never be squabbling. Ever. No matter how many switches you get, how fast your fucking gun is. That's just me wandering off on the topic. I say this. I'm gonna just put like, if you got an issue with what's said over here, please leave it over here. Because if you go fuck around them people over there, them people gonna kill you, nigga. I may just be laughing, some goofy ass nigga laughing because I don't walk around with the strap. I go to work and I come home. I'm a regular nigga. This is a fucking side aspiration for additional streams of income. Nigga, I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no broad. All my money is spent on me. I smoke. Hey, look at this high ass nigga. I smoke the finest of weeds. Uh, if I choose, I'm a pretty much a beer drinker because I used to drink the finest of liquors. But that's just me being tending to well, not necessarily my ego. What do they call this thing in your brain? Not cortisone. Uh, Golly, it's the thing that gives you a feeling of good feelings of ecstasy or whatever. But whatever that thing is in your brain, it's affected by when you come on these platforms. You come on here, okay, you're a gossip head. You're looking for the gossip shit. Come on here, you like sports. I want to see sports. We'll find out the stats, blah, blah, blah. All over here, that there's sports shit, homemaking, gardening, hunting, dirty movies. Uh, but I'm just saying, man, I admit I can be quite disrespectful. Because really it's like hell. If you say something that's cross to me and I don't know you, I mean, I may say something that you may say something about something that you love that you may not agree with, or something, or have it may appear to you I have an affection for something that you absolutely hate. That's my opinion. That's what I do. That's for me to deal with the process. What you to do is the process is to be like, well, hell, ain't no need for me to go back and forth with this nigga. Ain't no need to tell this nigga how I feel about this nigga or what he's doing, because this the type of nigga that don't mind that. Don't mind you type in here, don't mind you taking pictures, don't mind you popping up. Uh I see when it all said done, they gonna say what he said, what the fuck he said. You not gonna have me on this bitch big and oh please, I'm sorry. But when the situation that inspired this video, it started off rocky. Um, but then I understood how He saw this connection because he looked at goddamn Facebook profile. It's a fake place. But if you got your real information, and they show can reach like the girl Carol Ann. They'll reach that boy. They'll try to reach that motherfucker and grab your spirit. And I got a picture of the front side. Now something else about this. Uh, I pay a pretty nice amount for rent, but this ain't uh Elmhurst or the other little Cook County really millionaire or highly paid motherfuckers area. This still the goddamn hood is right next to Maywood, Bellwood. Uh, it's if you mind your business, you can survive and make it. I had a nigga that lived in Maywood. Oh, you ain't gonna be able to make it up. Nigga, I've been in the woods since 2009. I don't get it. I mind my motherfucking business. But it's like, if you fuck with me, what do you expect me? No, really, no. Really. A stoic individual, someone who is more concerned about, maintaining their reputation, the pristineness of their image, being recognized as a man, as opposed to, just a young nigga or an OG, whatever in the fuck it is that you might identify your ass is. I just have to say, man, and this is and I know that you're he trying to be like this, but it's true for any of you. Maybe not for all of you, but ain't no more on the corner serving. That's the era I come from. You had to be out in the dirt and in the dirt. It wasn't like, okay, well, trick this nigga into coming to serve, and then we'll blow him down. No, niggas was outside for real. So it's like, when you use electronic shit, my man, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I go to work every day. I don't pitch packs anymore. I don't, uh, find the unmanaged prostitutes and utilize them to say, well, I could get you some studs. I can put you in a position where all these studs, but I need you to get this grass off of me. I'm not, because I don't. My business is not pimping, But I digress. I just want to say, man, I'm on here. I'm on here. Really, it started off as a release, and then I met a content creator, and then it also 2020, the pandemic, whatever happened. Somebody told, somebody told the truth one day. They told me, well, you can make thousands of dollars a month coming on here doing the absolute fool in some cases, but I guess they've got to monitor that in order to be advertiser friendly. But you can come on here and do all kind of foolish shit. I don't watch reality TV on VH1 shit no more, but I have an associate who appeared on who's appearing or has appeared on Drewski's Could Have Been Love. Nigga, I watched season 2, episode 1. If y'all don't know, niggas is on here performing and playing by now. And even if some of them people that be in these casts, even if they really do feel the way or act the way they are, it's going to be turned up at least by 5. So you might see them outside. They may not be as rah rah as they was on the program. I don't know, I'm holding this. They may not be as rah rah as they are on the program. But you'll see how they are able to portray this image on TV. But like the great Mike Tyson says, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the goddamn mouth to get their eye black, like pictures, I black your eye. But that's the whole different era, apparently. Niggas slide nowadays. And, telegraph, those smoke signals. It's been said that the internet, social media, whatever, is one of the biggest tools for law enforcement to use in order to complete their investigations and improve their conviction rate. And even after they said it, and several times it has been proven on these on these apps and things of that nature, you still got folks jumping out the window. And I mean, I sincerely, because when he told me who his people was, I like, damn, I ain't never did though. Because he said, my people said you get a pad, to give you a pad. I said, I said, well, why did they tell you to give me a pad? He said, because they know how I am. I said, well, man, they know how you are, but if they your people and you told them about this nigga fucking with you, why would they give a fuck about me to give me a pass in the first? But wouldn't they, if they know how you are, why wouldn't they just let you go? So eventually, Brother acquiesced said, yeah, they know you. They know that you're not on it like that. And I'm not on it like that. I've had, I know this on the book, but I got to let it be said. I'm not going to identify. But you gonna know who you are, and please don't do me. Don't, because this is shit on the internet. When you see me in real life, for all your life, nigga, it's a love. It ain't no. Usually I be one trying to solve and get problems and shit together, help people that don't need no goddamn help. Because best believe, I just want to say this also, because being the impacted person I am, there are people that are fucking helping you that you don't appreciate. No bullshit. There are people helping you, whether or not you know it or whether or not you see it, but you know that these people are in your universe per se, in the name of helping and assisting you. And they're not, because in some cases, some know they can't get a goddamn thing out. They not ask you for much, if not anything. It's just on the strength of, damn, I fuck with it. I believe in. When you find a person, well, normally you want to find your mate to believe in you, or maybe a family member that's in the third. I knew my nigga. That doesn't necessarily, that's a movie shit. What you got to do, and this I guess it's go for broke folks too. But I guess if you, I don't, it depends on what you cause it. I haven't reached the upper echelon of cash wealth. But I've been wealthy, relationships, spiritually, all that type of stuff. The wealth and whatever bit of materialism, whether you might be a motherfucker that hoard milk jugs and them your prized possession, you might hoard watches and chains and things of that nature. No matter how much you love that thing, it ain't gonna scratch the itch of your humanity. Just like these motherfucking apps, nigga. Just like these apps. These apps is not gonna pacify you. They gonna give you a bit of dopamine. That's the word I was looking for. That goddamn dopamine. They give you a little bit of that dopamine. Don't get out. Just get this box on my screen. They give you that dopamine you need. And that dopamine, one thing about the dopamine, it gets because it goes along with whatever substance you might use to satisfy your urge, their symptoms. Because it's the fancy way to say it now. I guess when them other folks start getting hooked on them pills and that fentanyl and down off that shit, they call it self-medication. You choose to medicate yourself. Oftentimes, the substance you might use might make you angry and aggressive. It might make you delusional. It might make you think thoughts of invulnerability and superpowers. I worn all those coats. And I don't mind. Because man, I don't bother no goddamn body unless they bother me. You said, and I love you, brother, because I was really, I said, you nigga, do you know you on the FCC's phone? And please don't say that where you work. I don't, and I learned it from my nigga, and I'm really flattered. I'm like, I got me one of them type of calls, but just saying, them people down there, they'll kill you, my nigga. You get, because and it ain't nothing to start. then maybe or maybe not, they might kill behind me, depending on how they feel about me. There people gonna kill. If them people don't finish killing you, it's gonna be a next wave of people coming to finish killing you. I know in this person's in this situation. I know it's people. I mean, my daddy did, nigga. My daddy been dead. Uh, if you knew about my daddy, you would know. Telling me, threatening this, that, and the third, just shit. Once upon a time, I guess when my testosterone was there, telling me some shit like that would get my mother dick hard, nigga. And I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a tough. Don't push me, cause something to. I don't care, man. It just like I said at the beginning. I already about died twice. Really, and I love my sisters and my nephews and my brother-in-law and anybody else. I love y'all to death. It was a time when I said to myself, the only reason I'm still on this motherfucking planet, that I ain't either crashed out because you still because in the way it's like death by suicide by cop. You want to just be outrageous and reckless and do something that might just uh off you put yourself on a pack. Uh, it's been. I said to myself, if it wasn't for my mama living, my living mama, and let me not wanting to put that type of pain and I guess put that in her face, I'd have been gone. Well, there's been plenty of situations where mama praying and grandmama praying and whomever ancestral spirits and covered my ass. Cause I'm a fool. I'm smarter than a bitch, but I'm ignorant. I don't. I have poor decisions and judgment when it comes to certain people that I become acquainted and friends and associates with. But I eventually figure it out because hell, it comes from experience, stuff like that. So when I say some shit, it's like, yeah, I'm not going out here playing. I'm not planning on doing anything drastic and dire to end my existence on earth. I just want people to understand. Nigga, if it's really worth to me, to you, you're really worth to you after you've left a trail of evidence. If it's really worth to you that much to somehow wash away the emotional reaction that you had by some shit I see it on the goddamn internet. I don't know who you is. Anybody. Even if you've been on here for a while. If I said you fuck with me like you know me. First of all, if you think that, then you should be able to contact me. Not want to be on my stage. These platforms is my stage. Why do you think a lot of these niggas avoid my stage? Because they know I'm quiet. Just don't fuck. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that's going to make you want to beat his ass, or it's gonna make you feel bad. Because for the most part, I'm a cool nigga. I don't just be just picking niggas to just bully and pick on. For the most part, being an introverted person I am, I like to be left the fuck alone to my own devices. When I like to be around women, but that's a whole nother topic. But I've been single for so long and seeing the evolving of relationships. I guess once again, the internet is not a real place. You shouldn't try to learn about relationships on the internet. Don't listen to people who have platforms and want to tell you about your goddamn relationship. See if they got somebody they relate to first. I mean, I know this been said before, but the end this and the end it all, man. I just want to say, metaverse, YouTube, uh, TikTok, and X, and Twitter, whatever in the fuck, man. To you. And it's advice I got. So I'm just pretty much relaying the advice because you want to give good information, pass good information along. And that's why, I can't say that's why, but that's why I believe that the information I had was good for my people, but not good for those who were affected by the information. But what was that song? You can come on here and get your entertainment shit. I would advise because I did it, but I still was on there because it was harder for me to get on some of my platforms. I deleted the Facebook app from my phone and the Messenger app. The first social media app you go hear the more the one that's gonna be at the top, at least for me. You know, some of y'all Instagram come in, whatever. It's gonna be that Facebook shit. You're gonna go over there to be nosy, and like the nosy neighbor, you're the nosy cyber neighbor, and people gonna put up a mask for you to look at. I just got this new car, balling, woo, woo, woo. Shit, nigga, that's a rental. I mean, that's basic, but you got to follow what I'm saying. Everybody's life is beautiful, and even more than that, if you have an objective and a motive, you can make your life look absolutely horrible, and it could benefit you. In the name of GoFundMe. On a side note, the Breakfast Club should be fucking stopped. Why are they still let Dr. Umar come on that goddamn shit? Why are people still listening to Dr. Umar? Okay, he's smart, he knows some shit, whoopty whoopty blam. But yeah, what do you the internet is not a real place. So it depends on what kind of poison you pick. You could be a relationship guru, you could be Mr. Positive, you could be Mr. Funny Man, you could be Mr. Tough Guy, you could be Mr. Smarty, you could be the revolutionary, you could be the grand judgmental, the grand self-righteous judge of all mankind on this bitch. But understand that when I turn this shit off, man, I got my own real life existence. I had to ask the brother, man, who are you? What post you talking about? I get on here and talk shit everywhere. And it's like, all you got to do is, I got to one up you on the disrespect. I didn't mean like this, man. You talked about my nigga that I make bread with. Then you talked about, first of all, why are you talking about another goddamn man? I'm on the post fucking with y'all niggas for idolizing the motherfucking rapper. It's a Jay-Z post. Man, let me tell you, it's a fucking Jay-Z post. This fucker on this cleanup promo shit. Now everybody I'm gonna spend about $5,000 for nosebleed seats for the whole show. He the greatest of all time. Never mind, he don't put out music consistently. He'll take 5 and 20-year breaks for to give a nigga a verse because his verses are so elite. He said on an interview he been trying to be cool, hold out on really going in on these rappers. Nigga, tell Mr. Carter, answer first, man. Dude, how did you really think that you could tell us this? Come out and say that you weren't friends with Sean, and we've been watching the rap game for damn near 30, 40 years. You really thought you could come out and say that and not go by? You really think that you can get on GQ, put a $500, $600, $700 toboggan on them extension dreads and shit? What would your boy 50 say? Your man's want to be a gay painter. Hold up. You see? Your man's want to be a gay painter. Not that there's anything wrong with gay. But you come out here, you back out here, you back outside. You just broke nigga. Hey, man, y'all don't y'all want these people to be considered your heroes and your icons, but you don't never want to put their feet to the motherfucker. You can't say this. Somebody get a crack a little joke because that's tied into the tickets. They said somebody paying $500 to see Jay-Z perform them old ass songs in the nosebleed seats is insane. So niggas got on there, you some folk like it, if you can't afford the tickets, just say so. Woo woo woo. I said some shit, man. The audacity of niggas responding to the fact that they don't want to pay all that money to see they little rap. Is this nigga supposed to be, since he married to Beyonce, Is he supposed to get cowboy Carter ticket prices? Is that what y'all trying to tell the world? Somebody might believe it because once again, this is the metaverse. This is the internet. It's not a goddamn real place. It's a place that people fool you into spending your money. It's a place where people fool you into dropping your gold. But that's all I got. Oh, I just came on. I mean to come on here and talk this long. I ain't ate breakfast. I worked all night. Called myself going in to do some overtime. Hey man, I'm just a law-abiding citizen. I just happen to talk real smart. I got a smart ass fucking mouth. If I feel like you disrespect me in the slightest, I ain't fucking with you. Come for me. Leave them people alone. I don't even want to tell them people that that this even came up, even though the place you talk about, they don't live there no more, but them people still over there.